Welcome to week 6 of OHSAA football. This week, Waycross Community Media is proud to bring this game to your living rooms from the Fred Hunt press box high above the playing surface of Lee Johnson Field here at the campus of Northwest High School. I'm Jake Williams, and along with my partner Chris Mead, we have the yearly struggle between the Knights and the Fighting Owls. Now, this is the first year of the tenure of Brandon Schoen, but certainly not the first time these two neighborhood rivals have teed it up. Now, Chris, I know you covered the first game they played here this year against against Indian Hills. Could you tell me what your thoughts are on the Northwest Knights' possibilities for progress today?
Yeah, the Northwest Knights are just looking at some sort of progress this season. They come into the game without a win, so they're 0-5. But they come in with a strong running back in Kingston Hill, leading rusher for the Southwest Ohio Conference. They're going to need him to play a great game today because Mount Healthy has a terrific offense. They have the #1 wide receiver in J.J. Etheridge in the Southwest Ohio Conference, and also Jameer Scott. And then they also have Jameer Spain as well, playing quarterback, who's been terrific, leading passer at 1,156 yards this year. They also have Israel Bradford running behind them. He does a terrific job. So I think the game, if I was the Northwest Knights, I think you just got to play keep away. You got to run that ball. You got to use that clock, and you don't want to give the ball to Mount Healthy. And then defensively for Northwest, just don't give up any big plays. You know they're going to score, but make them take their time in scoring.
I see. Well, I haven't seen Northwest too much this year, but I have seen them enough to see that they got some scrappers and some gamers. Look pretty good considering this is the first year for the head coach.
Yeah, they look excellent. I mean, they got two great running backs. Kingston Hill, like I mentioned, he's nearing 200 pounds. They also have Michael LeCoux. He's nearing 200 pounds. Both, one's a fullback, one's a running back. They can use them interchangeably. They're great offensively. And I know that they have switched up quarterbacks. They've gone to Jordan Bailey, and he's been coming along this year. Doesn't pass too often, but when he does, he's relatively effective.
Well, that sounds like a thorough introduction to these players. Now, before we get too far, the officials for tonight's affair, the referee will be Rennie Cousineau, the umpire Darwin Oxley, and the line judge will be Rob Lambert. The linesman is Dallas Coleman, and the back judge is Eric Berg. Sees the Northwest Knights storm onto the field here. You know, the last time I was in this stadium was for a girls' softball game where they actually had to kind of do the field up like the LA Coliseum for softball. That's one thing. I come to these Northwest games every year, and that Michigan fight song. That's one thing that I wish they would figure out something else to do.
Yeah, I agree. You get tired of hearing Satan's anthem every.
Satan's anthem. Well, speaking of Satan, tell you to hear it, Tequila Sunrise, Sunset Stadium. You know, this sunrise here is always something special. Mm-hmm. And looks like we're going to have a typical sunrise tonight, but hopefully one of these teams can put the sunset on the other one's wishes to further advance in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, and this is a big game too, even for Northwest, who, they're 0-5, don't have a whole lot of things going for them right this season, but they have an opportunity here to, defeat their rival, and they're only separated by a few miles, if that. So it's they know each other quite well.
Yeah, this is definitely a throw out the records kind of game, Chris, and these teams, not only do they know each other quite well, but they don't care for each other. But now that's another story. We'll hopefully have a nice, clean game tonight. So far this year, I can tell I'm already tired of hearing apologies and forgiveness for a whole week after these ball games, you know. But again, this is Brandon Schoen, first year at the helm of the Northwest Knights. And I didn't even realize he was in charge over here until right around the first week of the season. Last time I saw Coach Lee Johnson, he was running camera over at Winton Woods. Okay, so we got the opening kick and it's off. It's picked up on the 6-yard line by the Fighting Owls, and he's running around right in. He's run through a couple guys, and Northwest Special Teams finally gets him down at the 25-yard line where Fighting Owls will put it in gear.
Yeah, good little kickoff return by Jameer Scott there. Just found a little crease and made it up past the 20.
You know, talking to Coach Jordan Stevenson before the game of the 4-1 Fighting Owls, he had high praise for, well, let's get this play underway first. So he got a passing formation. There's a snap. There's a give inside. He steps around, finds a place to move. Stiff arms one guy up the street, 45-50 into the Knight territory. Looks like they get him out of bounds near the Knight 40-yard line. Let's see what the ref says.
Looks like they're going with a little bit of a hurry up here. Nice little handoff. I like the vision of Israel Bradford. You saw he wanted to go up the middle. He bounced at the outside, up the right-hand side, gave a little stiff arm, and picked up a nice chunk of yards.
So here we are, first down in the Northwest territory. Fakes the pitch, steps back, throws his pass complete over the middle. Receivers trying to sidestep defenders, but they get him down. Looks like about the 35-yard line of the Knights.
Yeah, excellent little pitch and catch there. Just a little slant route. Had time in the pocket to visualize the field and select his choice. Gonna need to get some more pressure on the quarterback if they want to have any effort to slow this offense down.
Somebody on the Knights defense is going to have to reduce his time. He can stand back there comfortable. There's the give. Round left in, and he's close to a first down.
Yeah, really nice run again by Israel Bradford. Just found that outside corner and just bounced it out there. There's really not a whole lot of contain by Northwest.
You know, talking to Coach Stevenson in his second year, they're 4-1 this year. He told me to be on the lookout for Israel Bradford, Jameer Scott, J.J. Etheridge, and Jameer Spain. Straight drop. Spain throws his ball deep down the sideline.
Wow, really put it up there for only his wide receiver to catch, just unable to hold on to a nice tackle to separate the player from the ball. Jameer Spain just not having any sort of fear of letting it rip tonight.
Well, here we are now in the 6th week of the OHSA season as we see the flags, the officials calling holding against the Fighting Owls.
You know, I talked about Northwest at the beginning of the game, trying to keep everything in front of them. The one thing that could help them a lot is Mount Healthy shooting themselves in the foot and getting behind the chains early to stall these drives.
Yeah, that's been a big possibility. But they can't defend on that. And here's a straight drop over the middle. This ball's caught down the far sideline, and he's going to advance it for plenty of yards after catch.
Just too easy, you know, just a little corner route, just threw the ball right to him wide open. No one really around until he caught the ball. Gonna need to have a little tighter coverage on that to just, again, slow him down. Make them take time.
Okay, so here Fighting Owls addressing his 1st and 10 play. Scott's in the pistol, straight drop, throws this ball over the middle into the end zone. That's going to fall incomplete. That's going to make it a 2nd and 10. Fighting Owls down here in the red zone. They got to see if they can score a touchdown. He's around left in. He's out racing everybody to the corner.
Wow, when you let Israel Bradford just get open field, it's like a track race. No one can catch up to him. Again, nice job finding that corner and just exploding right through it.
Sadly, from my side, that's where the old sun set over here just totally blinded my view of that once he turned that corner.
Yeah, and no wonder the corner was wide open. The edge the edge defender was being held. So
Okay, so that'll be called back. So the Knights are given a second chance. Got this ball marked outside the 30-yard line. We're calling it the 32. Okay, so the officials blow this thing in play. Scott waiting for the snap. Sets a man into motion. There's the snap. He's fading to his right, throws this ball over the middle, and this ball is incomplete.
well, here you go. If Northwest is 3rd and 20, this is a great opportunity to get an early stop, slow down this fast-moving offense, and take advantage of the penalties.
Yeah, Chris, if they could get the stop here. Of course, my guess is this is 4-down territory. Of course, I don't know. Do the Fighting Owls have someone that's a place kicker this year?
Yeah, I don't know, and it is that kind of gray area where you're in no man's land in terms of punting it or going for it.
He just drops. Scott's looking to run himself. He's out of the pocket. He's down the sideline. He's near first down, and he's got a first down.
Nice job, just escaping the pressure there. They had him. They just kind of over-pursued. Number 54 on Northwest had him, but just over-pursued a little bit, and that was all that Spain needed to get by and pick up some yards near. Looks like they're near first down. Like we said, they treat this as a 2-down territory. They understood they didn't need to get it all on the 3rd down.
Okay, so yeah, they're calling this a 4th down, and looks like they get the Knight defense to jump.
Yeah, just a little bit early there by Brandon Rice.
So that there gives them the first down. As we see the chain gang on the far sideline get to stepping. Scott waiting to snap. Whistle. Too much time, I'm guessing. False start against the Fighting Owls. That's going to push them back. Well, it's like you said, Chris, they're shooting themselves in their foot just right.
Yep, and just don't know if they're just, just mental mistakes, offside, false starts, encroachments. All those are just mental mistakes on each team.
Crimson Knights. 1st and 15, the Fighting Owls. Pass is thrown. Pass caught. That's going to be a touchdown.
Wow. Nice job by Larry Fannin just finding that open seam. But just a nice throw by Spain right here. I mean, you'll watch it. Finds out he threads the needle. 22 for Northwest, tries to go for it. But just wires it right in there to Fannin. Really nice job.
Yeah, Spain calmly standing in that pocket. You know, he's got the almost vibe of saying, I know I'm going to have plenty of time to look around and throw this ball.
Yeah. And Caleb Curry could stay back a little bit on that play because he had underneath the linebacker there, 22, to cover. He didn't need to over-pursue and be in front of that wide receiver and collapse down on him.
Okay, so here comes the Fighting Owls trying to put on the PAT, and that kick is up. And that kick is good. So with 9:42 left in the first quarter here, we have a score of the visiting Mount Healthy Fighting Owls 7 and your Northwest Knights nothing.
Northwest fans, rest easy knowing the experts at NovaCare Rehabilitation are on the sidelines, ready to help you and your team in times of need. With convenient locations nearby, getting back in the action is close to home. Go to NovaCare.com to find a location near you and start your journey to recovery. Go Northwest Knights!
So, Chris, you didn't waste any time getting out of those sunglasses.
Yeah, and the sun's finally down now. I can actually read the numbers a little bit better. Start calling some names.
Okay, so you see the Fighting Out special teams about to kick this ball off to the Knights. Foot to it, it looks like it's going to land out of bounds near the 25-yard line.
Now, the Mount Healthy, we talked about Mount Healthy offense a lot in the pregame, but the defense gives a lot of credit too. I mean, they have the leading tacklers in the Southwest Ohio Conference, with Rashawn Cotton, the linebacker, being the leading tackler in the conference. Then Cash Mallory also with 60 tackles, only 5 away from tying Rashawn Cotton with 65. And then Ty Watkins is defensive end. He is the leading sack leader for the conference as well. So I'd like to see Northwest try and run it, try and control the clock, but they are going to have a tough time doing that.
What I've seen in Northwest so far, they didn't look like they could just drive consistently down the field, but they did have some big playmakers.
Exactly, yeah. I think that they're just a very young team. They're trying to find that rhythm of just having a drive, just making play after play after play. I think in a few years you'll see them be able to do that pretty regularly.
There's a give. He's run through some guys at the line of scrimmage, breaks outside. He's into Fighting Out territory, and they finally get him shoved out of bounds on the Fighting Knight. The Fighting Owl. 45-yard line.
Yeah, everybody's fighting, including Kingston Hill there on that nice run. I mean, just a huge run. We talked about just having a drive, but right there, that's an explosive play to really start off this game for the Northwest Knights.
Yes, it is. So we see the Knight offense looking over here to the sideline. Clock moving, 9:16 left in the first quarter. First down. I don't know what the play clock is, but they need to get this on the go here.
Yeah, they're definitely taking their time here.
There's a snap. They're in on him. He can't get loose. That's number 25, Kingston Hill, rudely slammed down in his backfield.
Yeah, I think the play got in way too slow there. It was too predictable. They're going to load the box, Mount Healthy is, and they're going to blitz because they know Kingston Hill's going to get the ball. I know they don't do a whole lot of passing for Northwest, but you like to see some screens happen. Just keep them honest on that outside, or add in an extra blocker to help out Kingston Hill on that sort of run.
So now they got him behind the sticks. Ball squarely on the 50-yard line. It's like quarterback number 11, Jordan Bailey. Bailey rolls to his right, throws his pass. Incomplete. Almost intercepted by a Fighting Owl.
Yeah, that was just a full-on blitz there by the Owls, and they went right through the Northwest line.
We see Northwest subbing in defenders. That's number 71, Ali Kiwi running in there, 5'10", 233-pounder. Okay, here's Knights over this ball. There's the snap, straight drop, throws this ball long down the sideline, and it's going to be incomplete. Hezzy Kelly was trying to get to that ball, had to kind of run through the defender a little bit, but there was no harm.
Yeah, it was a bit overthrown, and yeah, he had pretty tight coverage on him all the way down that little streak route.
This is where the Knights special teams is punter number 55 for them. E.J. Walker, 6'2", 266 pound. senior. Normally an old lineman, but he's going to carry the kicking chores. This kick is straight up in the air, in over in. People don't know where it's at. There it is. Takes a funny bounce, but luckily the Knights are there to down it. Looks like it's going to be downed on the Fighting Now 38-yard line.
The kicker for Northwest Knights is actually usually really good. That was just that one just went straight up in the air. But I've watched him several times before, and he's hit field goals. He's made great punts. Sometimes he's kept him in the game by just flipping the field. So just something to watch.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I recall from the times I saw Northwest in action this year.
Yeah, I think Northwest was just a little overwhelmed there by Mount Healthy's defense. I like to see them get the ball out a little quicker if they're going to pass, even if they don't have to get the, even if they're in third and long. I would just do a screen route, try and get something quick because they're just coming with that heavy blitz, and there's just no time for their quarterback to drop back and visualize the field.
Okay, so here we are, 1st and 10 for the Fighting Owls. Jameer Scott, he's got the snap. He gives inside, steps around a couple of tackles. He makes about 3 yards on the carry.
Yeah, really nice job by Northwest linebackers there. They saw their gaps, saw their lanes, and blitzed, and did a nice job of taking down the running back.
Most of the defensive line.
Game moving right along the first quarter. 7:11 left to go. There's a give, outside left in. The guy misses, arm tackle, he runs right through. Now he's going to roll down the sideline all the way deep into Northwest territory. Looks like they're going to call it the 30-yard line of the Knights.
Yeah, like you said, just an arm tackle that spun him around but didn't bring him to the ground, and then another stiff arm but got pushed out of bounds. Israel Bradford is just running with some physicality tonight.
Yeah, so they got this ball on the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Straight drop. Throws this ball over the middle. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it looks like he was cutting towards the inside receiver and then spaying through to the outside. Although it did look like the defender pushed the wide receiver there towards the end. No call. That probably had an influence on his route running, but the officials apparently didn't see it or didn't think it was enough to raise a flag.
Well, I spoke to the officiating crew for a moment before the game, and they're all proud of their skills and experience. I guess they've been working as a crew together for some time now. Hope everything turns out. There's the snap. Straight drop. Incomplete off the hands of his receiver over the middle. That ball was just plain drop.
Yeah, that was caught. Probably would have gone for 6. He just had an open lane to the end zone there.
It's good to be here on a Friday evening. We got the rest of the weekend. Sit in our rocking chair watching these games. Straight drop, he's looking to throw. This ball's caught, he steps inside, still on his feet. All kind of Northwest defenders on him, and they don't even get him down.
Yeah, that was just pure determination there by the receiver, just dragging those defenders along until they got pushed out of bounds. Well, there's a flag on the plate, though.
Yeah, so they do have a flag then. Yeah, it's a wonder. Play like. Oh,
yeah. Looks like a block in the back.
It's on Mount Healthy.
3rd and 8. Ball spotted. Number 28. Yard line.
We're just going to bring it to 3rd down. And see if the Knights dodge a bullet here. Yeah. Looks like the officials trying to figure out where they want to put this ball in play. And they got this ball put down on, what is that, the 23-yard line?
Yeah.
3rd and 3. So here comes the Fighting Owls on this 3rd and 3. Scott waiting for the snap. Scott gives inside and he bounces off would-be tacklers and they got him outside and down. That was some defense for the Knights on that play.
Yeah, that time the Knights did a great job of not making sure he didn't reach that edge. B.J. White, linebacker for Northwest Knights, did not lose the edge and just took him down. I mean, just swung him down to the ground like a sack of potatoes.
Okay, so here come the Fighting Owls now. Looking at a 4th down. 4th and 7. This is where Scott will probably run it himself if need be. He should have. That was his chance. He runs around and tackle him, still on his feet, and they let him get that 1st down. No, they're going to mark it short.
Yeah, 22 for Northwest had him. Aiden Felix, one of their leading tacklers. Yeah, just had him right there. But nice job not letting him reach that yard to gain.
Well, it was good to see that Scott knew enough that almost like a clock in his head after a while. If it wasn't there, the best thing to do is just try to get it with your legs.
Yep, if he's a danger out in the open, he's very agile.
Okay, so here come the Northwest Knights to address this 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line with 5:21 left to go in the 1st quarter. There's a give. Got muscles in there.
Yeah, Nishan Crittenden just came in there and without even being blocked and was the first one to the ball, number 11. You'll see from Mount Healthy. Just comes right in, unblocked, just makes contact with Kingston Hill and doesn't let him go anywhere.
Yeah, he stepped in that hole.
Of COPFCU and tonight's Knights Credit Union throw for dough. That will happen here at the end of the 1st quarter.
Well, here come the Knights on this 2nd and 8. It's number 11, Jordan Bailey. It's outside and it's number 25 with the carry, Kingston Hill.
Yeah, I think that's the play you got to run more often, especially when they're blitzing, all 3 of their linebackers. Get to the outside and just try and let your playmakers gain some sort of yardage without going through that buzzsaw that is the Mount Healthy linebackers.
Yeah, Mount Healthy, from what I could see, they look pretty stout on defense, and with a 4-1 record, I'm sure.
Yeah, they got 7 guys in the box.
So here they get ready on the snap. Looking to throw this ball. Caught off his hands. Good defense by the Mount Healthy defender.
Yeah, really nice defense by Mount Healthy defender there. Good pass by Jordan Bailey.
That's number 6, Charles Turnage. That's a junior, 6'2", 190-pounder. So that'll force the Knights into a punting situation, and the kick is off. Low spiral. Caught on the 35 for the Fighting Owls, and he's down. They get him down at about the 38-yard line.
Almost looked like he fumbled the ball there for a second.
That was more like the kick that the punter had in mind there. That's E.J. Walker.
Yeah.
Friends, please consider joining the Northwest Boosters and helping all our student organizations. For more information, please contact the high school.
We got a good crowd here tonight, you know. Mount Healthy bringing a lot of their folks. I see they got their little Fighting Owl mascot down there. It's like
Scott on the carry.
Fighting Owls pick up about 6 yards.
Yeah, they give Eastville Bradford their break and give it to Jameer Scott, who usually plays wide receiver. But
it's like Mount Healthy right back up on that ball again. Scott throws his pass. It's caught down the left sideline. He fakes this man out, and that's going to do it. Touchdown for the Fighting Owls. No flags on the field. Catching passes like that, it's going to be a long night for the night defense.
yeah, J.J. Etheridge just literally just a pitch and catch and then just running to the end zone. I mean, there was no one even around. All he had to do was miss one guy and go to the house. I don't know if there's miscommunication on that. I'm not sure if Northwest was going to have a man covering him or if it was zone, if they want to play a little further back in the zone. So it was like, not sure what happened there on the back end.
Okay, so here come Fighting Owls looking to put on this PAT. Hold us down, the kick is up. And that kick is no good. So with 2:54 left in the go in the first quarter here, we have a score of the visiting Mount Healthy Fighting Owls 13 and your Northwest Knights nothing.
Your efforts in complying with Ohio law section 3313.751 and maintaining a healthy environment for our students, guests, and supporters. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay, so here come the Fighting Owls. Gonna serve this kickoff to the Knights. 2:54 left to go. First half, the Knights got to come back with some kind of response. Get this round table rolling. There's the kick. Off the hands of an up man, off the hands of another guy, and that ball's out. And it looks like, if it's in bounds, the Fighting Owls have it. Fighting Owls come up with that. See on the replay.
Yeah, you see on the replay there that ball looks like it just gets kicked a little bit by Caleb Jones from Northwest and just goes into the hands of
Lee Carter Jr. on that recovery for the Fighting Owls. 5'9", 130-pounder. Okay, so here's the Fighting Owls. Are they going to go for the throat? No, they give off, and he's got blockers in front of him, but now the Knight defense is there. And they got all kind of hats on him, and that's going to be where they got him behind the sticks.
Yeah, and again, B.J. White doing a nice job pursuing the running back and not letting him reach that edge.
Okay, so it's going to make it 2nd and 11. You know, it's one thing to have blockers out in front of you, but another thing for them to actually step up and throw the block. Officials conferring with the Northwest sideline. They had to put a replacement in there. That's number 16 they ran in there. Caleb Jones. Scott gives inside, shifts through some tackles, and he's on his feet and on into the end zone for a touchdown. Mount Healthy Fighting Owls, and that play looked just like practice.
Yeah. Number 10 right here does a great job blocking 22 for Northwest coming out on blitz. And then Israel Bradford just goes to the house. A little unorthodox going up the middle this time instead of going to the outside. But
okay, so here come the Fighting Owls lining up for this PAT. Holds down, and that kick is no good. So with 1:59 left to go in the first quarter here, we have a score of the visiting Mount Healthy Fighting Owls 19 and your Northwest Knights 0.
yeah, you see the replay here. Jeremiah Sanders does a great job blocking Aiden Felix coming on that blitz. If he doesn't get him, I think it's I think Bradford stopped in the backfield.
Certified athletic trainer Annie Putnam on the sideline. The sports medicine team at NovaCare Rehabilitation helps your athlete recover from injury and prevent future injury. With convenient locations nearby, care is never far away. Go to novacare.com to find a location near you today.
Okay, so here come the Fighting Owls dressing this kickoff. And it's away. It's going to be short again. Let it go out of bounds, and it does.
The procedure, the kick goes out of bounds.
So the Knight offense comes back out on the field, wondering who's going to step up. At least get some time of possession where the defense can get some rest.
Yeah, that's exactly right. The defense has been on the field almost the entire game, it feels like.
First and 10, the ball spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, so here's the Knights addressing this 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Looks like they got a passing formation. Whistle.
How many flags on the play? Offsides offense.
Somebody must have lined up offside.
First and 15, ball spotted at the 30-yard line.
And the Northwest Knights desperate need to find something to get a spark. Looking to throw this ball deep over the middle. Receiver tries to make an adjustment, but it just was a little bit too short. Well, I'll tell you, the Fighting Owls, this guy that's running this ball for them, he's going to have the same scouts who was there looking at David Montgomery a few years ago, looking at him. There's a turn and give inside, but he's met.
Yeah, that's got to be a horse collar tackle.
Flag on the play. Horse collar?
Face mask, okay. Yeah, it's just awkward tackle on the backfield.
See, to the trained eye, here we see that those awkward looks usually mean something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah,
As a 15-yard penalty.
by the back of his.
That penalty resulted in a first down.
Okay, so it's up to the Knights to see if they can make this penalty be the spark that they need. They're going to have to establish something in the running game to get anything else to work. Waiting for the call. There's Bailey. He's going to keep it himself. Puts his foot in the ground and can only muster up 2 yards.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Yeah, I thought their Mount Healthy was going to blitz everybody, all 7 of them, and go cover 0, but they drop back. The guy who made the tackle for Mount Healthy on that play. Nice read by the linebacker and getting there in time.
Yeah, Mount Healthy's defense will look like they're just plain matter of fact, and they know that if they don't do it, somebody next to them will. I don't know who they have to play yet this year, but with a 4-1 record now.
Kingston Hill on the carry. Loss of 1 on the play.
They might have things to do in November.
For your Knights.
It's going to be 3rd down for the Knights now. See Coach Brandon Shaw.
The first quarter. Score after 1, Mount Healthy 19, and your Northwest.
So that'll do it for 1 quarter of play here. We have a score visiting Mount Healthy Fighting Owls 19 and your Northwest Knights 0.
Tonight's football pro attempt is sponsored by COPFCU, the official credit union in Northwest High School. COPFCU specializes in banking products and services to meet your family's needs. From simple and free checking to low-rate car loans.
Yes, so Coach Jordan Stevenson, and this is his 2nd year at the helm. These guys are playing some serious ball for on their 2nd year in this program.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job, very physical, and they have a really good veteran team, a lot of seniors and juniors on this Mount Healthy team.
Yeah, it gets, Arvery Crouch, when he went to Hamilton, he didn't leave the cupboards bare. He left this guy plenty of talent to get himself started with. Okay, so here come the Knights. Excuse me, this isn't the Knights, this is yeah, it is the Knights with this ball. That's right, the quarter was over and they switch ends. So 3rd down, 8 to go. See what they come up with. Straight drop, looking to throw. This ball's caught by number 25. He runs through 1 tackler, and he's got this ball, about the 47-yard line of the Owls. So this is where, at this point.
Yeah, and that was actually the perfect play to call there. They had all those guys blitzing, just throw a screen, and let your talented player, Kingston Hill, go to work. That was a nice job, and maybe they keep doing that. That'll eventually stop the blitz from coming, and they can go back to the traditional running.
Yeah, they might as well not give up on the run so fast. So the Knights send another old lineman in there. Number 75, Roman Johnson, 6'3", 255-pounder. There's a flag.
Nice little hard count there by Bailey.
Okay, so Bailey's hard count gets him to jump offside. Okay, so 1st down, 42-yard line of the Fighting Owls. This is where the Knights got to continue. I was about to jump again. They did jump again. They're getting ready to come after this guy.
Encroachment against the defense. That is another 5-yard penalty. 1st and 5 for your Knights.
I think this. I think Mount Healthy wants to end this game in the first half. They want to come out, punch them in the mouth, and be done with them by the start of the 3rd quarter. I think what the Knights are doing are they're understanding how aggressive, they're overly aggressive Mount Healthy is, and the Knights are using that to their advantage.
Yeah, a lot of teams, they want to have the clock on cruise control in the second half, and that ball's intercepted over middle. Here comes the return. He's to the 40, to the 50. This could be a house call. Oh, it's going to be a house call. They put a lean block on that defender. That's going to be a touchdown for the Fighting Owls. Pick 6 house call.
Wow, that was a really nice job of the safety, just reading the field, playing like a center fielder in baseball, and just coming right up, picking that ball, high pointing that ball, and just taking it to the house.
Yeah, there was nothing over the middle. Once you threw that ball over the middle, you were just throwing it into coverage. So here come the Fighting Owls. Looks like they're going to attempt this PAT. This is where first-year coach Brandon Schoen comes in here. He's got to establish what he wants it to be. Looks like they're going to go for 2-point conversion. Under center, there's the pitch, rolling to his left. He's fought his way into the end zone for 2-point conversion. So with 10:15 left to go in the half here, we have a score of the visiting Mount Healthy Fighting Owls 27 and the Northwest Knights nothing.
At halftime, we will have your Northwest Marching Knights doing their competition.
It's a nice little 2-point conversion play there. 2 leading blockers, quick toss. Nice play.
Well, I don't know what the Knights are going to have to do to come up with something. Maybe special team, they can get a good return.
Yeah. Yeah, get a good return. I thought they had something going there with the screen passes, running back screens. Thought that was a nice play call to try and mitigate the blitz.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like they're going to beat the Owls deep down the field. It's almost a take what they'll give you thing now.
Exactly.
See the Fighting Owls special teams spreading out to address this kickoff. And the kick is off. And it's going to land at the 17, picked up on, crosses the 20, the 30. And they get him down about the 36-yard line. Nice return. See a little extracurriculars between number 1 of the Northwest Knights and that defender. Got the Northwest Knight down on the play. Looks like the guy who ran the ball. Looks like they're going to have the medical staff out there looking at him. I'd keep my eye on that extracurriculars between number 1, that's Hezzy Kelly. That's a freshman. And I couldn't catch the number to the Northwest Fighting Owl that he was having a difference of agreement with, but let's see what happens there.
Yeah, Hezzy Kelly, 6-foot freshman. I would have been 6 foot when I was a freshman in high school.
I can't even remember that far back. And where'd you go to high school?
I went to Dublin Scioto up in Columbus, Ohio.
Dublin Scioto, okay. I think if I saw on the schedule. I believe Northwest is playing Francis de Sales
Yeah, I
later
saw that.
on.
Yeah, yeah. But I think they go. I think they go there this
They're
year.
going up there.
Yeah.
What, did they play de Sales last year as well?
I gotta look back on the schedule. I don't think so. I think it might be a new match.
Yeah, I'm thinking. But I'm thinking, they're getting up in the world, getting games with de Sales.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of those GCL teams were playing them a lot over the years, either in the playoff rounds or whatnot.
Mm-hmm. What high school did you go to?
Well, I didn't go to school in here in this area. I went to school in Northwest Pennsylvania.
Makes sense why you're a Steelers fan then.
Oh, yeah. I went into Penn State on a recruiting visit, and Franco Harris was my chaperone that weekend. So, guess I'm really giving away how old I am. Looks like this guy's kind of wobbly. They got him. Who's this, number 18?
Yeah, it looks like Jacob Davies.
Jacob Davies. Calling him 5'6", 121 pounds.
First and 10 for your Knights. Ball spotted at their own 37-yard line.
So it looks like we got the old perfect half moon up above. Okay, so here's the Knights dressing this ball. Looks like these guys want to blitz him again. I don't see why the Fighting Owls have to worry about blitzing this guy so tough now. I mean, they got a 27-point lead.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're being so aggressive. This is, I think, what, the third time they've called him for offsides?
This is where the quarterback might have to do the old naked bootleg and see if he can just muster it on his own. There's a give. He's got the ball straight north, and he's right at midfield with the carry.
And I like the formation they did there. They got both their guys involved. They have number 9, Michael LeCoupe, being the lead blocker on this play, and then they have Kingston Hill, being the ball carrier. I think that's more what you need to see. Have both of your two best players on the field at the same time. Just trying to get some sort of steady offense rolling.
To me, it's never bad to have someone leading the runner through the hole.
Mm-hmm.
There's a give inside again, straight north. Looks like about a tough 2 yards. It's number 25, Kingston Hill. See number 1 coming in the game, Hezzy Kelly. It's a freshman. He's getting a lot of snaps. Second down here. Clock moving, 9:12 left to go in the half. See what the Knights come up with. Pitch out is on the ground. It looks like there was a mix-up anyway.
Loss of 7 on the play. Bring up 3rd and 15.
It's going to make it 3rd and 15.
Yeah, great job of Mount Healthy reading that option. Nishan Crittenden. But man, Knights got lucky there, falling back on it.
Yes, they did. Clock moving, 8:19 to go in the half. Bailey looking to throw deep. Ball incomplete. Just over the reach of his fingertips of the defender and his intended receiver.
Yeah, that was probably his best deep ball tonight, and he got one-on-one coverage.
And the official even had a hard time keeping up with that one.
Knights will come out in a punt formation. E.J. Walker deep for your Knights. He's ready for out third down.
Okay, so the Knights are going to have to punt this ball over from their own 45-yard line. E.J. Walker puts foot to it. Ball's out, loose. It looks like a Knight was on that ball. And they do come up with the recovery.
Nice job by the Knights being aware of the fumble, recovering on it, and just taking advantage of it.
That's right.
Yeah, nice job there by Kevin Gonzalez coming up with that fumble.
They got to do something now, deep in the territory.
Yeah, they got to do something, but don't get too fancy. Don't go with the option. Just you had a good play just going up the middle with a lead blocker.
That's right. A little bit of football I'm used to is you can't fake nobody out until you can beat them first.
Yeah.
There's a given side. Runs through an arm tackle.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Laku again, getting right by that initial defender in the backfield and getting some positive yards out of that.
About 1 on the play. 2nd and 9. Ball spotted at the 24.
Okay, so here come the Knights again. It's going to be a 2nd and 9. Again, this is where the quarterback might be able to put a big dent on some of these yards himself. And he's going to try it. But they got him stuffed up inside. He might have picked up 3 yards.
I might have missed it, but was that a direct snap to Kingston Hill there? It looked like direct snap to the running back.
Yep.
Yeah, look who was playing quarterback, and they just did a little fake. That was I like that play call, a little misdirection, but not too risky.
So that's going to bring it to a 3rd and 6. See what the Knights can come up with on this 3rd and 6. I'm sure it's 4-down territory. Whistle.
Timeout, Northwest.
Northwest calls timeout. It looks like the fighting out defense was there waiting for whatever that call was.
LaRosa's Family Pizzerias make it easy to order for pickup and delivery. Try the LaRosa's mobile app or place your order online at larosas.com. Or if you're old school, 513-347-1111. LaRosa's. COPFCU is the official credit union of the Northwest Local School District and a proud supporter of Northwest High School Athletics. COPFCU is your partner for better banking products like free checking, low-rate credit cards, and car loans. No matter what your family needs are, COPFCU can help you achieve your goals. If you're ready to experience better banking with a personal touch, visit COPFCU.com today.
Okay, so it's time to come out here with this remaining 6:26 left to go in the half. It's where the Knights need to have something on that scoreboard at the end of the first half. Here's the snap. Picks up good yardage. Somebody's lost a helmet. There's somebody out here, a couple of linemen having a scrum.
First down. Ball spotted just inside the 15-yard
This was another creative play. You had 2 lead blockers. You had Laku and Bailey being the lead blockers for Kingston Hill. I think they're doing the right thing. They're finding ways to get their playmakers the ball, and their playmakers are the running backs, and they're just doing creative ways to do it.
I like the part where, Northwest knows they're down, but they still got their head in the game and playing hard. Mhm. Seems like officials calling a UN council meeting with the coaches. Again, I don't want to watch football where the guys got to spend the next week forgiving and apologizing about what happened. I haven't talked to my son. He's a big Browns fan, and I don't think he's speaking to me ever since the Steelers. I guess a couple of people feel like they cheap shot Chubb. I actually didn't see the play myself.
Oh, you didn't see it? Yeah, I could see how they would think that. It was low, and he's already been taken to the ground. But it was also, bang bang play. So.
Okay, so here come the Knights. Looking at this first down and 10, the ball on the 15-yard line. Trying to get outside. He pitches it outside, but the defenders are there. He can muscle his way 4 or 5 yards, and we see a flag on this play.
Yeah, I think there's 2 flags on this play. I think the first one is some sort of either illegal shift or illegal formation. The other one might be extracurricular.
A procedure against the Knights. And a personal foul against the Knights. And a personal foul against Mount Healthy.
Yeah, these personal fouls are starting to show up, and probably the best thing could happen is get that clock into cruise control. Get it on out of here for.
Yeah, things are getting chippy, and especially right after they had the UN meeting, like you said, right afterwards, personal flags started coming out.
First and 15, ball spotted at the 20.
So have you heard anything about some other scores in the area yet?
I have not yet.
I don't even know who's playing this week. I know the Windward Warriors are over there playing who? Anderson? Anderson, okay. The Raptors. There's a snap looking to throw this ball. Caught over the middle, but he can't outrun defenders, and they got him shut down. This is where you see on this, I guess the Fighting Owls, they're still going to blitz this guy.
Yeah, they're just aggressive. They're flying to the ball there.
This is the first time I've seen either one of these teams play close up, probably in the last 2-3 years. There's a snap. He's looking to throw this ball. This ball is picked off, and this is going to be another pick six. And that defender, from my angle, I could see that coming, and nobody's going to catch up to him. And there's going to be no flag on the field. So that's a touchdown.
Yeah, Jameer Scott just, that ball was a little behind the receiver, and Jameer Scott took advantage of it, just picked it right off and went to the end zone, took it to the house.
See on the replay here. Yeah,
that was just really good. You saw Jameer Scott kind of backpedaling, but as soon as he saw with that quarterback flip his head to that receiver, he just came crashing down that route. Really nice job
Yeah, that's what they call on these games where he baited him into that throw.
Yeah.
It's too bad this game is turning into this where 4:24 left to go in the half. And the Fighting Owls are going to go for 2 again. Penalty.
Penalty flag on the conversion.
So this will go back. Successful conversion, but it's going to go back. And now I don't know who they got that can kick the ball, but they might have to go for 2 still. So they're still going to go for 2. Same formation. There's the give, and they let this guy still get 2 points out of that.
2-point conversion is successful.
So with 4:24 left to go in the first half here from the Fred Hunt press box, we find the score of the visiting Mount Healthy Fighting Owls 35 and your Northwest Knights nothing. Well, looks like we'll have cruise control clock in the second half. Yeah, that pass was ill-advised.
Yeah, it was just too easy. Just staring down his receiver the entire time.
I'm going to have to make my way over here, watch these guys practice at some point. I haven't seen them practice probably in 2 years either.
Been exclusively a Witten Woods guy.
Well, I've normally been splitting time with them, but the way the schedule and things have gone, I haven't been over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we see where the Fighting Owls kicking this ball off, and there it is, end over end, grabbed on the 15-yard line. He runs straight north with the ball. And special teams for the Fighting Owls gets this guy down. Special teams for the Owls. That's number 26, Devin Bolton. That's a sophomore on that stop for the Owls. 5'8", 165-pounder. It won't be long. I'm thinking Mount Healthy will be putting a lot of clean shirts in this ball game.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's a give, but you can't get but about a yard.
Hey, I like the play call again, try and take advantage of that blitz up the middle they've been doing, but that pursuit,
Yeah, the pursuit is where I don't think the Knights has enough speed to outrun Mount Healthy to the edge.
Yep.
Clock moving, 3:45 left to go in the half. Here comes the blitz. And they're in on him. That's going to be a sack.
Yeah, just good job at Mount Healthy. Also, just doing getting tackles, team tackles, not relying on one guy to make the tackle, but everybody swarms to the ball.
Well, this is probably the point now where I don't know. Coach Jordan Stevenson of Mount Healthy You know, this is second year, but again, he has these guys playing.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. I think last year Northwest stole the game for Mount Healthy. Mount Healthy had it in the. I thought they were going to win the game. I called that game, and Northwest stormed back and won it. So.
Oh, you called that game last year?
Yeah.
Another tackle. It's like nothing's going to work. They hurt number 25. I like the facilities. I call that down low stadium.
Yeah. It's like a ravine sort of stadium. It's really unique. It's almost like a pit.
Mm-hmm. And when I used to go over there, Coach R.V. Crouch, he was always good to me over there. And here come the Knights. Kick this ball. An over-in kick. It's going to take a nice roll for the Knights. Picked up on the 42-yard line by the Fighting Owls. Flag on the play. This guy gets outside. Now he's being chased. And they're not going to catch this guy. But it's going to end up going back based on the flag that I see about on the 42-yard line. Oh, that's a marker, not a flag? Well, they're in trouble. Oh, well, they're in trouble. That's going to stand?
Yeah, that's going to stand. And
no, they're still waving it back.
Personal foul against the Owls. That's coming back.
So they're calling a personal foul against the Owls. And that's where the flag went down right about then. Yep. This Israel Bradford, he's giving them 5.
Yeah, Israel Bradford is we've been saying the entire night, but just a great runner. Just sees the field really well, explodes through the hole, breaks tackles, he's everything you want in a running back or punt returner, kick returner as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so they're going to situate this ball, looks like on the Fighting Owl 48-yard line. 1:52 left to go in the half. There's a snap, straight drop. He's flushed out of the pocket. He stops and throws. This ball should get picked off. Incomplete. Falls out of the hands of the defender.
Yeah, I think Heisey Kelly just had that ball. Excellent job seeing it. But even better job by the Mount Healthy receiver playing a little bit of defensive back there, knocking the ball out.
That's right. You always like to see the receivers who can switch on a dime and go from offense to defense. .144 left. Nice move, but now he's surrendered a lot of yardage, but they can't get him. Well, they finally get him out of bounds, and hopefully that doesn't end up expanding.
Like you said, yeah, it was a nice move, but he did retreat, gave up a lot of yards on that little juke move. Cut back right here.
Yep. There's a lot of guys that could do damage with the ball on this Mount Healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Third and 5. Straight drop. Throwing this ball deep. It's going to land incomplete. And they're not throwing any flags. They're just calling incomplete pass. We got the Mount Healthy crowd urging for some kind of pass interference.
Yeah, let's see the replay here. I think they were both looking back at the ball. They both have the right to the ball. And
it looked like the Northwest guy did run up in him. That was the initiating of the contact where the Northwest guy run up into him. Pass didn't do him no favor by being a little short. So here we are. It's going to be 4th and 6. Fighting Owls are going to go for it. Straight drop. Looking to throw this ball, and it's caught. Twist around a tackle. It's going to be a first down. Still on his feet. Runs out of another tackle. And finally, he runs into all the rest of the hats of the Northwest defense, and they got him down. But he does have a first down.
I mean, just look at this. He just kind of has his way with where he wants to go. Everybody just seems to not be able to bring him down, even when they try and go for his legs. And then finally, it takes nearly the entire Northwest defense to take him down.
Okay, so here come the Knights. Clock under a minute, 56 seconds. Here's the throw. It's caught at the 28-yard line, and now he's outrunning people. He's giving up a lot of ground, but now he's moving forward to the 15. They finally get him knocked out of bounds near the 10-yard line.
Yeah, J.J. Etheridge, another. I mean, you just, like you said, you just keep going down these receivers from Mount Healthy, and they're all just great runners, great route runners, skilled athletes.
Just inside the 10-yard line.
Look at that, man.
Yeah, whether it's J.J. Etheridge or Jameer Scott or, even Jameer Spain, and of course Israel Bradford. I mean, they just all are having their way tonight.
And these are the first names when I first talked to Coach Jordan Stevenson. That's the first names he told me was all the names you just mentioned. Here's the give outside, and he's in there. It's like it's going to be.
I mean, even that right there. Look, if you watch this replay, 55 from Northwest comes right into the backfield here. I mean, 95, 85. I'm sorry, but number 5 just steps right back, goes around him. Finds the end zone. It's just even when Northwest calls the right defensive scheme, it just seems like Mount Healthy has the answer for it.
Yeah, because they got athletes. I'm telling you, I'm sure as you see them, they're going to try to go for 2-point conversion again, leading by a score of 41-0. It's a give, and they got him stopped short on this 2-point conversion. No flags on the play.
Conversion attempt is unsuccessful.
So with 37.6 seconds left to go in the half here, we have a score of the visiting Mount Healthy Fighting Owls, 41. And the Northwest Knights, nothing. See the officials having some kind of conference on the sideline, or excuse me, on the goal line. But Jordan Stevenson, I'm impressed with his knowledge of his personnel. We talking briefly, and he showed me where he knew who was going to be doing. You're going to be calling this guy's name. You're this guy's name, and just everyone he called, that's what happened. Yep.
Yeah, they're just all around a really good team, and there's no questioning why they're number 1 in the Southwest Ohio Conference. They are the dominant force this year.
Yeah, I got to see. It looks like whoever the remaining opponents are going to be, you can never assume, but from the way it looks, they're playing, kind of ball that could have them playing in November.
Mm-hmm.
This ball won't go out of bounds. Picked up, and they got him down and smothered about the 10-yard line. This is where a head coach has to, display the ability to convey patience, persistence, and not just giving up. Okay, this is one game that you're getting it handed to you, but this is this guy's first year at the helm.
Mm-hmm. You're exactly right, and this is just a very young team. I mean, there's hardly any seniors, any juniors on this team, so it is full of freshmen and sophomores.
It's like straight drop. He still wants to throw this ball, and it's just over the fingertips
Pass is incomplete.
of his receiver at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Carson Curry ran a great route. Nice throw by Bailey again, but just a little too long. But for the most part, great throw.
So that brings it down to 27.6 seconds left to go in the half.
Throwing flag on the field. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Owls.
Okay, so that flag called unsportsmanlike on the Fighting Owls. People theorizing that the person that got this call thrown on him may be ejected. Well, this is a good neighborhood rivalry. You know, like you say, the schools are just up the street from each other.
Is it number 8? I think number 8 got thrown out. Michael Watson.
Yeah, what's going to be up to the participants, you know, to keep the temperature down, you know.
Especially when you're up 41-0, there's no need.
Yeah.
The scoreboard says it all.
These guys, you know, they're youthful, and they can't always be dependent to be, you know, philosophical about it or political. I don't even want to use the word political. Just like you say, the proof is in the scoreboard. Now we see people getting waved off the field by somebody on the Mount Healthy coaching staff. Timeout called by Mount Healthy. Okay. So they're trying to get this sorted out of what it's going to end up being. Knights come back out on the field. Looks like the Mount Healthy defense is going to be.
Is that another flag?
Are you kidding me? Another flag? This unsportsmanlike is going against the Fighting Owls. That'll set the ball down on the Knight 37-yard line. 27.6 seconds to go. I don't know what they're going to run on this. I'd like to see him just hand the ball off.
Yeah,
I don't want to see another pick six before the half. There's to give, but they're in the backfield on him, but he twists out of that arm tackle now. He gets good yardage down, and they got him shoved out of bounds. More flags.
It's going to be a late hit, or unnecessary roughness. Carry him out of the bounds, throw him to the ground.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those games that turns into one of those games.
Personal foul against the Owls. That'll be another 15-yard penalty.
If they keep it up, fouls keep happening, Northwest is going to be walking right to the end zone.
First and 10, ball spot will come out.
This is the best drive Northwest has had this entire game,
Mm-hmm.
and they've run 2 plays.
20.9 seconds left to go in the half. I still think the best bet is just for this quarterback to run. This fighting out defense going to keep everything in front of them. Looking to throw this ball. He throws this ball deep. This ball is incomplete.
That's incomplete.
Another decent throw by Bailey there. Just a little bit outside. But we're hoping that your receiver can get under it a little bit. Got turned around towards the end of that route.
Caleb Jones, slot receiver, and they want to keep insisting on trying to make that happen, but now we see there's 15.6 seconds left to go. I just think that, with this 15.6 seconds, you might as well just get off the field. But I'm not the coach. Rolling to his right. Throws his ball. Taken down after the throw. It's going to be incomplete pass with 11.6 seconds left to go in the half. You see the defender that took Jordan Bailey down. He's limping away. You got number 1 coming back in the game for the Knights, Hezzy Kelly, and he's limping in. See what they come up with. Penalty on the play. It's just trying to do too much before the snap of the ball. I don't think the Fighting Owls are respecting anything you give them as far as a fake.
No, I think they're just going to blitz every single time and let you try and beat them. They know that the passing hasn't been going well for Northwest in terms of the deep pass, so they just leave their guys on island and blitz everybody else.
Let's give the guy outruns a would-be tackler, not outruns him, just makes a man miss. But that's going to do it. And that'll be the end of the first half here. Where we have a score of the visiting Mount Healthy Fighting Owls 41 against the Northwest Knights 0. Waycross Community Media will be back with more after halftime.
It's not just a job, it's sort of probably the most important job. The title that we have going right now is Director of Operations. And it's really kind of so much more than that. This job requires that you must be able to work standing up, constantly exerting yourself at a high level of stamina. The responsibilities and requirements are really quite extensive. It's not just a job, it's probably the most important job. The responsibilities and requirements are really quite extensive. The first category for the requirements would be mobility. This job requires that you must be able to work standing up most or all the time. Constantly bending over, constantly exerting yourself, high level of stamina. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and holidays, the workload is going to go up. And we demand that with a happy disposition. Connections that you make and the feeling that you get from really helping your associate are immeasurable. What if I told you there's someone that currently holds this position right now? Billions of people, actually. Moms.
Well, partner, in the second half of this game, these teams are going to have a big challenge to maintain some form of good sportsmanship. Too many clock stoppages to sort out these chippy issues in this affair. But we can understand it's a big game, Northwest, and especially big game for Mount Healthy Fighting Owls coming in here, actually setting up for the playoffs. What in, what thoughts can you share with the group about how things are going so far from what you've seen tonight, Chris?
Well, I think things have gone to plan on the scoreboard for Mount Healthy as much as they would like. You know, they're scoring at will. The passing, the running game is going well. It's going above average. And then they've had 2 pick sixes, which has been excellent. Their defense has been stopping everything that Northwest has been trying to do. On Northwest side, very little has been going right, to put it nicely. The running game has been stalled. The passing game has just never got going. But the one thing that has gotten Northwest's movement is the penalties that Mount Healthy has been committing, and they're not penalties that can be coached. They're just kind of boneheaded penalties, personal foul penalties, penalties after the play, especially when you're up by 6 scores. There's really no need for it. The game is in hand. There's a running clock. Like you said, you don't want to see any sort of extracurricular happening, especially when there's a running clock. I understand it's a rivalry, but you have to contain your emotions. That's part of playing a sport.
You got it, partner. And I'm telling you, with the officials standing out there in midfield, getting ready to get the second half of this game adjudicated, I just want to see the Northwest Knights continue to keep pressing and try to come up with some plays. But like you said, in the second half of this game is going to be running clock, which, again, the team should be ready to get this second half kicked off. Northwest will be receiving the second half kickoff. You know anything about any scores in the area?
Yeah, we have a few scores, a little bit, there's a few other more competitive games happening right now. Lakota East is up 14-6 against Coleraine. Princeton's up 14-7 against Oak Hills. Elder is up 10-7 at the half against St. X. Winton Woods is up at the half by a point to Anderson, 13-12. And Lakota West is up 21-14 at the half against Sycamore.
So Winton Woods only leading by a point. That's where we're going to be this coming Friday over there at Winton Woods. Always good to hear my old friend Andre Parker. But that 1-point lead, that's not what he's thinking about.
No. He's got his hands full right now.
I think I saw where Princeton, it was ranked number 3 in the state.
Yeah, but I saw the same thing. Yeah, they're a good club.
Okay, so here's the Fighting Owls special teams spreading out to address this second half kickoff. Again, we're going to be under running clock, and there's the kickoff. He's grabbed on the 10-yard line by the Knights, straight north with the ball. Here he comes around right in now. Down the street, he's past the 40-yard line. And where they get him shoved out of bounds near the 45.
It's a good way to start the half right there. Nice, excellent kick return right up to the 45-yard line. Good burst of energy. You like to see that from a team being down by so many points, come out and try and capitalize right away.
That's right, and we'll have to see how much focus that the Coach Schoen can implement with his Knights, where they're still playing serious ball and not letting emotions completely get out of hand. So here's the Northwest offense looking this over. Jordan Bailey, number 11 in there. Trips left. Bailey with the give inside. Number 25 has the ball, but he is stuffed and met in the backfield by the Fighting Owl defense.
Another flag is thrown.
So that's number 25. Let's Kingston Hill. Kingston Hill.
Personal foul against the Knights. It'll be a 15-yard penalty.
Right out of the gates, we're already having another personal foul. This one on the Knights. Not what you need, especially being down by this much.
That's right. They are stepping this deep into the Northwest Knight territory.
First and 28.
So this ball is going to be put down, looks like, on the 28-yard line of the Knights. Mount Healthy doesn't seem like the team that's going to let off. They're just going to keep coming at you in waves.
Mm-hmm.
Man in motion. Oh, snap is fumbled. High snap. Looks like a fighting owl comes away with the ball.
Yeah. Looks like Bailey wasn't just a little high to the right off the, just a high snap. Unable to corral it.
Got a Knight player down. What you're gonna figure out about this guy. They got the medical staff out there. Looks like they're gonna get him up off the ground.
You know, at least the Northwest cheerleaders get the night off.
We can't have that. So it looks like they're going to assist Jordan Bailey off the field.
I think they're going to bring in freshman Jalen Lilly. I've seen Jalen Lilly play. He is a very athletic, good scrambler. Yeah, that's
Jalen Lilly, 5'9", 160-pounder, freshman.
We'll see that when Northwest gets the ball back.
Unless you come up to the press box, we've had a lost set of car keys dropped off up here at the press box. Come up here and describe them and claim them, and you'll be able to drive home tonight. Just come to the middle window here at the press box.
Here's Mount Healthy, straight drop, throwing this ball over the middle. It's caught for a touchdown. As we see the Mount Healthy Fighting Owls, first play of the second half, they're crossing the goal line.
Yeah, that was too easy again. I mean, that was just a little post route. Nice little pitch and catch. You like to see the safety from Northwest just come crashing down harder on the guy. Like right there, just come crashing down on him. You know.
No, this is where if you're Mount Healthy, you don't want to put too much on film for your future opponents to study.
Yeah, you probably just want to keep it on the ground, keep it very vanilla.
That's right. Two-point conversion try, and this two-point conversion is good. So with 8:05 left to go in the third quarter here, we have a score of the visiting Mount Healthy Fighting Owls 49 and the Northwest Knights 0.
Your attention, please. If you lost your car keys, a set has been dropped off here at the press box. Just make your way up to the center window, describe them, and we'll give them back, and you'll be able to drive home tonight. Thank you.
He's Mount Healthy. They got so many guys doing stuff with the ball. It looks like we're that story where a scout comes to look at a certain player. Next thing you know, he's walking away with who's that guy then?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, exactly.
I got to figure out where their path is from here, where they Mount Healthy, who they play. I guess they play Harrison, or did they already play Harrison?
Let me check with our staff real fast.
See the Fighting Owls teeing this thing up. And he steps up to it, and there it goes. It's going to be caught on the 24-yard line. He runs around left in, still on his feet, up to the 40-yard line.
Nice job. You know, earlier in the first half, they had trouble with those kick returns. You know, they were fumbling them, muffing them, and this time they're doing a great job of just setting up and making nice returns, getting good field position. We'll see if Northwest can capitalize on it. And Mount Healthy does play Harrison next week.
Okay.
At home.
Of course, next week we got a big appointment over there at Frederick Stadium. Kings Knights will be in there. Okay, so here come the Knights up on this ball. Freshman quarterback. There's the Given side. He's still on his feet. Number 16 outruns the guy, breaks through an arm tackle, and he's into Fighting Owl territory on their 43-yard line.
Yeah, just nice little run up between the tackles right there. 54 had a nice block on 40 for Mount Healthy. Just really nice block, creating that crease. 16 finding that open space and just let it go, going right through it using his speed.
Yeah, that was a nice block by number 54. And sadly, he's not on the roster on the sheet that we have.
Yeah, 54, I think, is Brandon Rice.
Brandon, okay, here's another big give. So he churns up the field, looks like about an 8-yard pickup.
Innovate on the play, 2nd and 2, ball spotted at the 35 of Mount Healthy.
Yes, sir.
Again, just going right up the hole between the tackles. Be interesting to see if Mount Healthy brings their linebackers in a little closer.
It's like Mount Healthy's got some clean shirts in the game.
Yeah.
This guy should have just took what he could get. They got him thrown down for a loss.
He's second and just under third and just under 2 for your Knights.
So we're calling it 3rd and 2. Clock moving. 5:30 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. See the Knight offense. There's a direct snap to number 25.
Yeah, good run there. And really great ankle tackle by 72 from Mount Healthy. But nice run, direct snap to Kingston Hill. Again, just going right up to these tackles. Right between the tackles. Nice job. Finding some daylight there.
Yeah, so that's what the Knights need to use the rest of this game for, is just to reestablish what they can do. There's a snap, there's a give. Number 9 busting it in there, but they got him stopped now.
Working in on the play for Michael O'Keefe. Again, your attention, please. If you lost your car keys, I might have them. Come up to the center window at the press box if you want to be able to drive home tonight. Thank you.
Knights look to the sideline to figure out what this play is going to be. The clock's down to 4 minutes left in the 3rd. There's the fake, 25 with the carry outside. Muscles in there, looks like he's got a close to 4-yard gain.
Yeah, a little bit of a high snap there, but Kingston was able to corral it And
Gained about 4.5 on the
tell you
play.
what, he's having to fight for every yard tonight. They are not
Bring up
letting
third
him
and a long 5.
get much of anything.
You see, these two teams know too much about each other. There's Caleb with the ball. Caleb muscles inside. Looks like he's got it down to near first down yardage.
It's going to bring up 4th and 1 for your Knights.
Fourth and 1 now. This is where they got to pick this first down up. And there they go. Make this Fighting Owl defender jump offside.
Offsides against Mount Healthy. That's going to give Northwest a first down at the 16-yard line.
I want to say this again, but this is Northwest's best chance to dent the scoreboard now. Okay, so they're ready to stick this ball in gear. Ball's on the 15. There's the give.
Caleb Jones on the carry down
Muscle
about
in
the
there.
13. Gain of 3 on the play. The 2nd and
3
7
tough
for your
yards
Knights.
on that play. 1:59 left to go in the third quarter. Now we see again a lot of clean shirts on the field for Mount Healthy. It would behoove the Knights to figure out a way to get this ball in. Here's the give. Arm tackles being run through.
Michael LeCue on the carry. He's standing about the 11.
Yeah, Michael LeCue is just
So we have 3rd and 5.
he's a
for
strong
your
runner.
Knights.
Nice job just fighting for those extra yards there. You know, with their quarterback being out, they've gone almost exclusively to old school football, which is where basically a running back is managing quarterback as well. They're just going straight, like a more simplified triple option where you have 3 guys in the backfield, but there's no actual pitch happening. Just number 16, 9, and 25 are your offense for the Northwest Fighting Knights.
I think they'll still throw the ball, run the ball. They don't need to throw it, and that's, again,
Kingston
seen
Hill
a
on
lot
the
of
carry.
high
He's standing
snaps
about the 10.
lately.
It's going to bring up 4th and 4 for your
And those high
Knights.
snaps just slow the play down immediately because now you have to, everything just slows down because you got corral a snap.
Yep.
You're off, your timing's off.
Tommy's off with the blocks.
Mm-hmm.
He was getting a respectable block from 2 of his offensive linemen on the right side there. One of them was number 71, Ali Kiwi. 5'10", 233-pounder. Clock moving. Down to 15 seconds. High snap again. He pulls it in and runs around and still on his feet, but they got him short. Looks like about the 2-yard line.
Down, and we're going to walk it down to the other end as the third quarter comes to an end.
Okay,
Attention
so
all students.
that's the end of 3 quarters
All
of
students,
play
since this
here
game is now under a running clock,
from
it
Tequila
will
Sunrise
complete
Sunset
pretty
Stadium.
quickly.
We have
If
a
you need to
score of the
arrange for pickup,
visiting
now
Mount
is the
Healthy
time to
Fighting
make that call or
Owls,
send that text,
49,
as all students are
and the
expected to be off
Northwest
campus
Knights,
30 minutes after the completion of the game.
0.
Again,
I'm
all
trying to give them
students,
3
now is the
points, and I'm
time
looking at
to
the
make that
timeouts
call
left.
Or send that text to arrange for your pickup. Thank you. And if you're here and you plan to drive home and you can't find your keys, I might have them. Come up to the center window of the press box, describe them, and I'll give you the opportunity to drive home tonight.
K-A-R-S, Cars for Kids. Now you all have an earworm. You're welcome. They did not score in the third quarter.
So, 12 minutes left to go in this affair. Clock's running.
And Kingston Hill goes in.
There's a score for Northwest Knights. Nice job, Kingston Hill. Been fighting the entire game. Like to see that.
That's what you need. You got to give your team something to show. You know, Mount Healthy's a good team, but they evidently have no business just shutting Northwest down completely. And it looks like Northwest is going to send number 55 out there. That's E.J. Walker.
And he has a cannon for a leg. It is an iron shoe he has.
Hold us down. That kick is up, and like you said, that would have been good from 20 yards. But that kick is good. So with 11:01 left to go here in the game, we have a score of the visiting Mount Healthy Fighting Owls 49 and the Northwest Knights 7. So I'm hearing from Fred Hunt down there in the press box that St. X is bleeding Elder now. I don't know what the number of the actual score is, but it's got to be getting towards late in that game as well. You know, Waycross Community Media, they can use your help. If you've got any time, you want to volunteer to help us out, cover these games, these high school athletes, you call 825-2429. See if you can loan your help. These kids need something. They need parents in their corner. So we see the Northwest Knights getting ready to kick this ball off. Number 55. Wonder if this is going to be an onside kick. No, it's a deep kick, end over end. Caught on the 8-yard line by the Owls. Steps north with the ball, looking for a seam. Got a couple guys to beat him. They're still on his feet. And they finally get him thrown down at the Northwest Knight 47-yard line.
Yeah.
Touchdown saving tackle by Hezzy Kelly.
Yeah, Hezzy Kelly just did a nice job not giving up on his play and making sure he gets that tackle. Thought there was a block in the back on the Northwest defender, or block in the back on the Northwest defender. That should have been a foul.
First and 10, Mount Healthy with the most fire at the Northwest 47-yard line.
Let's go, Owls is up first.
Okay, so officials motion this clock. Back to running, we see the Owl offense. Again, a lot of white shirts out there now. Timeout called by the Knights.
Here we go. Get ready.
Right again, all students are expected to be off campus within 30 minutes after the completion of this game.
Oh, they called him out because they had 12 players, looks like, in the huddle.
So here come the Fighting Owls upon this ball, first and 10. From the Knight 47-yard line. See what the Owls are going to do. They should just be running this ball. Flag is the Knight defender's jump.
Flag, illegal procedure. That's a false start. Against Mount Healthy, that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Oh, looks like it was Mount Healthy drew the Knights off sides.
Oh my goodness. Well, if Mount Healthy drew the Knights offside.
I'm sorry, Mount Healthy offensive lineman jumped, and that drew the defender off sides.
See what happens on this down. High snap, he pulls it in. But his runner can't get anywhere. Too much penetration in that backfield on that.
Yeah, Northwest linebackers come slamming down after the running back and did not let him go anywhere.
Here we go. Points and stuff. Points up.
This number 71, Ali Kibi for the Knights. 5'10", 233 pounder.
Drop in.
He's always around the ball.
You're supposed to play. Drop in. Please check what note.
There's a give, and this guy's on his feet making good yards.
Gain of about 8 on the play. Disturbing up 3rd and 12.
Yeah, nice job by 26 there from Mount Healthy. Devin Bolton find a little crease and gain some yardage.
Yeah, now that Devin Bolton, he's probably, what, down 3rd on the depth chart? He's running it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a sophomore.
I'd like to see Mount Healthy play a game against, say, Wyoming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be a good matchup.
There's a catch out in the right flat. Tries to stiff arm this defender. Still on his feet, and he gets up the field to where
Here we go.
That's going to bring up 4th and 4 for Mount Healthy.
it's going to be 4th and 4 for the Fighting Owls, and certainly they're going to go for it.
Yeah, Devin Bolton with that stiff arm there, just trying to fight off Sean Perry of the Knights. Finally, Sean Perry was able to take him to the ground, but not without a fight.
Clock moving down to 7:15 left here.
I said, Chip, I know I love you. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Tries to get outside. He makes this man miss. He's close to a first down. We'll have to see. Looks like they're going to call that a turnover on downs.
Yeah, Ali Kibi right there, number 71. He didn't take him to the ground, but he did enough to try and stall that play and make the quarterback from Mount Healthy get the long way to try and get that first down, and came up short. Nice job for the Knights.
And that's what you got to have in these games. They get out of hand. You still got to have things where people are fighting and trying to make the best of what they can.
Mm-hmm.
Hearts are now up 6-5. This is a great game.
Sounds like we got a lot of closely contested ball games in the area tonight. There's the Gibbs, and he's taken down.
Yeah, taken down, but tossed to the ground for an extra 2 yards.
It's in for maybe 4 yards. Let's call it 4.
It's good to see Caleb Jones running hard as this game goes on, even though they're down by a lot. You like to see that.
I think Harrison is coming in here to play the Knights as well later. So I could name 2 games, Harrison and Columbus DeSales, as we see this guy making a first down. That's number 12, Stephon McDaniel.
Picks up enough for a Northwest first down. Ball spotted at the Mount Healthy 48-yard line.
Okay, so Waycross Community Media, the WCM, will be here covering that Harrison game when they come in here, face the Knights at the end of the year. Man in motion. There's the fake, number 25 with the carry. Kingston Hill.
2nd and 12 for your Knights. Ball spotted at midfield.
Yeah, none of the Owls were fooled on that, and Kingston Hill has just been Wrapped up the entire night.
Oh, who's this guy, number 68 on the northwest sideline here? That's a big guy there. Tall. They don't have him listed. High snap.
Nice recovery.
Knight's lucky to fall on that.
Yeah.
He's foul covered up by the Knights.
Good reaction by Caleb Jones. They've been, like we said, they've been high the entire night, and that one just well over the head of Kingston Hill.
And those high snaps just kind of started recently. I mean, the whole first half of the game, I don't think that was a factor.
You're right. I didn't notice it in the first half, but here in the second half, it's been a definite factor.
We got him flushed out of the pocket. He's going to throw it. Ball's caught. He makes the man miss. Now he's on his feet. Number 9 with the carry down to the 30-yard line. 20 still on his feet. They finally got him thrown down. Looks like about the 6-yard line.
Wow, excellent play. I thought Kingston Hill was dead to rights in the backfield, but he scrambled away and just tossed it up to LeCoux and just took it to the house. I mean, he threw while getting tackled. That was incredible.
Yep. And so we'll see what the Knights can do. We got 3:30 left to go in the affair. There's the give. Caleb Jones. Second and goal from the 3 or so. You know, like I said, these guys, from what I saw, they're still playing tough. A lot of fight.
Mm-hmm.
Clock down to 2:50, high snap. Here they come. Kingston Hill can't make it. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Yep, that was just another high. I don't know if they switched centers. It just seems snap's been quite high tonight.
You know, that could be thing too. Northwest doesn't need this to go along with the other circumstances that they're facing. Well, they had a chance to score, which I'm sure they would have loved to do. There's a carry, makes a couple guys miss in the backfield. Now he's going to be in the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for the Northwest Knights.
Nice job, Kingston Hill. Find that daylight, find that hole and getting into the end zone.
Yeah, Kingston Hill definitely giving them something to take home. Clock moving, 1:33 left to go. E.J. Walker. Big offensive lineman doing the place kicking. The hole is down, the kick is up. That kick is good. So with 1:09 left to go in this game, we have a score of the Mount Healthy Fighting Owls 49 and your Northwest Knights 14. 1:09 left to go here. Okay, so we're sitting toward Mount Healthy Fighting Owls into this, and their fans are starting to really feel it now when they can see the clock almost at 000. That is a good kicker, this number 55.
Yeah, he's excellent.
Big offensive lineman. I haven't seen the offensive lineman handling place kicking chores since Lou Groza used to do it for your boys.
Yeah. That was several decades ago.
Yep. See, I was a Cleveland Browns fan in those days.
Oh, traitor.
So here he comes, booms his kick, hitting over in, grabbed on the 18-yard line by the Owls. Run right in, still on his feet. Somebody's got to get this guy thrown down, and they do, but not until he gains up to the Northwest Knight 42-yard line, 41-yard line.
Yeah, that was almost taken to the house. Just finds the opening, finds that seam. Nice block there, makes number 10 miss for Northwest. Just finds Nobi, but nice job by 22 for Northwest, not giving up on the play and taking him to the ground.
These guys on Northwest, you know, every year traditionally it's always going to be a tough affair when they play Mount Healthy. And I didn't really know what to expect this year, their first year under Coach Brandon Schoen. But, you know, when Brandon Schoen was here patrolling hash marks, you know, he was serious business. And it looks like he's got these guys playing the same intensity. You see this? That's it. Game is over here from the Fred Hunt press box. But we have a final score of the visiting Mount Healthy Fighting Owls 49 and the Northwest Knights 14. Chris, do you have anything you want to share with the fans before we take off?
You know, I think this game turned out the way we thought it would, just based off on their past histories this year. You saw some good things from Northwest at the end, scoring 2 touchdowns in the second half. Mount Healthy has a great team, great offense, great defense, good leadership, a lot of older guys. Well-fought game.
Well, that'll do it here from the campus of Northwest High School for Waycross Community Media. This is Jacob Williams, along with my partner Chris Meade, and I'll see you next week.